Hi everyone, welcome to this week. So what we're going to talk about now is we're going to move into looking for, identifying the places that we think could be suitable for life in the solar system. So what we know about life is that life exists perfectly, happily, and thrives on Earth. And so it is natural for us, because it's the only place that we know that life thrives, this is the place that we kind of use as our basis for understanding where to look for life. So what we are talking about now in this set of videos is looking at the solar system. Let's start close to home. We obviously know that life exists on Earth, but when we are talking about close to home, where else in the solar system could potentially host life? So what we're going to do now is we're going to go through a few of the places that astronomers really think that life could potentially exist, or the conditions are right for life to exist on those places.
Yeah, and there's a lot that we don't know about what is needed for life. But one of the things we seem very confident about is that water is probably important, right? There's not really any life on Earth that can survive without water. And so when we are looking for places where there could be life, kind of the first place we consider is often, where is there water?
Yeah, and we've talked about extremophiles previously, and this really guides our understanding and the breadth of places and the conditions that we think are allowable for life. And Ben's just made a really good point that we think water is really important because of how we know that life actually functions. Life, and we know that water is not just because we need to drink water. Water actually, it works as a solvent for chemical reactions, and things that are vital for our survival, things like proteins and amino acids and all this sort of thing, depend upon water. When these compounds don't have water, they actually don't function in the way that they're supposed to. So there are some extremophiles that are tolerant to sort of desiccated or sort of lack of water conditions, but instead of actually the extremophiles thriving in those conditions, we actually think that they kind of just stop their bodily function until they get water again. So we really do think that while other solvents might be suitable, and there are some bacteria that use chemicals other than water as a solvent, we really do think that life as we know it depends really heavily on water.
Yeah, so at a cellular level, water is really important, we think. And so we're going to talk about places in the solar system that might have life, and a lot of that is the search for water in other places in the solar system.
Yeah, not just water in any form, but liquid water.
Yes, absolutely. And water in any form is actually pretty common, right? Even the very outer reaches of the solar system, comets are mostly water.
Yeah.
So there's plenty of places where you can find water in a not useful way.
But gaseous or solid water or ice is not useful for facilitating reactions and chemical reactions. So that's what we're going to do now. We hope you enjoy, and we will see you in the next video.